So we sitting here, we wondering why there's famines, there's pestilences, because we evil. You know what I'm saying? I'm going much in depth on it. Verse 14. And all these shall come on an evil generation, which transgresses on the earth. Their works are uncleanness and fornication and pollution and abominations. You know what I mean? Abominations, homosexuality. You got Muslims overseas, homosexuals, little kids getting their sex genders changed. It's, excuse my French, it's fucked up. It's fucked up out here. It's totally confusion out here. You got spiritual fornication, and we doing fornication. This is out here committing adultery. Brothers throwing away their wives. You don't supposed to throw away your wife, man. You supposed to reconcile and do the best you can. Don't listen to these brothers out telling you, man, effort, man. You know what I'm saying? And get your nut and keep it moving. No, don't do that. Let no man separate what the Lord put together. Because if you throw her away, she sleep with another man, she's gonna be what? She's gonna be adulterer. You know what I'm saying? And you're gonna be in trouble for that because you threw her away. And if you do your best to hold on and reconcile, do the best you can, even though you gotta keep going on in this truth, and she forsaking you because you're in this truth, you still don't throw her away. You still do the best you can. Because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Because when these times get hard, these women that's out in this world that despise their husbands because they trying to wake them up or they not of the world, they're going to have sense. They're going to come back. You know what I'm saying? They're going to come back. And of course, you know what I'm saying, as long as they haven't been defiled, you know what I'm saying, you work that out and come together. You know what I'm saying? Because to my brothers and sisters out here, you in these relationships, man, and you gotta educate your woman, man, and sisters, man. You know, you gotta understand we in some tough times ahead here because I mean, water is running out. Your crops ain't gonna be no crops out here. You know what I'm saying? We read about the two witnesses how they gonna turn the water into blood. It's gonna be a punishment to the inhabitants on this planet for all the transgressions they did. And you check it out during the time of when you go to the book of Jasher, it tells you that when you got, as I paraphrase, when you got all types of wickedness going on, what's one of the things that the Lord would take away for punishment? Is taking away your food. Take away your food, take away your crops for all the wickedness you done. Why you think that the fruits is seedless? That's the Lord doing that. Because if you go by the law when it comes to growing crops, our lemons and grapes supposed to be huge. But because we abuse the earth, not giving the earth the time to heal, because the earth has emotions too, and we define the earth, that's why the grapes are so small, the lemons are so small. You know what I'm saying? You can get you some bananas from the store. As soon as you take it home, it turns black. It's all soggy that quick. So my point is, as time getting close to the end, man, it's gonna be hard to survive. Because if you ain't got no damn water, you ain't got no crops. You know, and the animals, they not gonna be fed the right way because you know what I'm saying, they ain't got the right crops because it's gonna be famines out here. And famines is a terrible thing to die from. You Google the images of people over there in Africa, throughout the four corners of the earth that dies from starvation. That's gonna result to cannibalism. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have brothers and sisters that's gonna trick each other. Yeah, man, one night you can eat my son, and the next night we eat your daughter. And you're gonna have people that's gonna renege on that. They're gonna act like, yeah, I agree with you on that. Eat your son, then they renege, and you gonna mourn and cry like a mug because you ate your own son. But if you wanna avoid these things, could never say what you never gonna do. Because 70 AD, Our forefathers did the same thing when Rome circled around Jerusalem and prevent from fools coming to that city. People got so starving to the point it was on to eating their own kids. Check it out. All civilizations that collapse, they result into cannibalism. That's why they doing a JHAM 16, because when they cut welfare off, um, economic breaks down, and etc., and they got these UN troops on these streets, people gonna lose it. That's why the Lord commanded us to not live by bread alone. I'm telling you, water's gonna be a big commodity. You're gonna have brothers and sisters killing each other over that, man. Real talk. And pollutions, of course. Our sisters are polluted, brothers are polluted from sex, from lust. Look at our food, the water, with so much pollution. Shoot. I was talking to somebody the other day who told me about, man, if you eat when they was younger, when they were living on the farm, back in the day, when they ate steak, they said the taste of the beef are so different from when you get from the store, and it was easy to digest back in those days. Not today. It's hard to digest steak nowadays and beef. And to be honest, now you don't know if you eat beef or not, because I believe they taking these dead bodies that's in the morgue, chopping them up, and using them in these fast food restaurants. I believe so. Because you can't tell me no damn sandwich for 99 cents or a steak burger for 99 cents. Yeah, right. They ain't no real steak to me. That's something else. But our people will go eat it, smoke them a blunt, get the munchies, eat all types of foods. They don't care. That's why they legalizing brothers go out here and smoke weed and get high. Why? To keep you drunk and off the wine. They're going to do everything they can to distract you. They figure if we get their minds, once we got their minds, we got them. And I was talking to one of my good brothers, you know what I'm saying, that went overseas and fought in Afghanistan, Iraq, who told me about the boot camp, how they are trained mentally. They do boot camps, they train mentally before what? Going to war. So in this Bible, as a warrior, if you're not prepared spiritually, because it's spiritual warfare, if you're not prepared for the spiritual warfare and what's about to come, then you're not going to make it, because your mind is not ready. Your mind has to be on point. If you mentally not ready, you ain't going to make it. You're going to lose your sanity. And more sisters in these last days, they starting to wake up and realize, you know what? I better humble myself. I need Lord, please bring me a good man, or let me go back and reconcile with my man. What you supposed to do, go back and reconcile with your man. You know what I'm saying? That's what I wanted to say at first. But for those sisters out there that have been, just coming to this truth, and they haven't messed with nobody, years, you know what I'm saying, and they want a good man, I mean, it is what it is, because I'm noticing more sisters now that's waking up to this thing now. I'm not saying that any man, first of all, the Lord going to save you, going to deliver you. I'm not saying man is going to deliver you, but if you have a God-fearing man that's on your side, that's going to humble you through the word of God, because he feared the Lord commanded the man to what? To lead that woman. And he's going to do everything he can to warn her and to help her out. And the Lord will have mercy to deliver you and the family. You know what I'm saying? Because you get any brother out here who's like them Steve Harvey Negroes, that nigga going to leave you behind to die with your kids. You going to have some coward ass niggas in these last days. They going to run and leave their family behind to die when these troops come in, this new world order. You understand? So what we at? Verse 15. Then they shall say, the days of forefathers were many, even unto 1,000 years, and were good. But behold,